good morning, good morning, good morning. Ugh. I think it's live, but it's not coming up on my iPad as live, so I'm just going to sit here and say good morning before it starts properly. Here we go. I'm just creating a mess. Right, good morning everybody. Let me just zoom in a bit because you don't need to see everything really here, including me. But then if I zoom in, you're not going to see. You're not going to see my painting. Oh, let's move my iPad because that is like off-putting. Totally. It's a bit dark in here today, so I hope you can see okay. Oh, I'm going to scoot up right next to the window. Crash, bang, wallop, as usual. I think that's better. Excuse all these rags and things, but they're part of my painting process, so I can't be without them. Good morning, Juliet. Did I say good morning to everybody? You might have missed. Good morning, Helen. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, Juliet. Come and say hi if you're watching. I'm going to paint foxgloves because they're so pretty outside. I was going to sit outside in my garden. I was going to do the same yesterday, but for reasons unbeknownst to me, I couldn't do it. I was going to do one later. I put it up, scheduled for 5, but I didn't do it. But this morning I'm going to paint these foxgloves. I wanted to do it like outside and do it live, so I might try and do that next week, hopefully. Fingers crossed if it works. Anyway, I got my bit of watercolour paper. It's upside down. Oh look, it's got a splodge over it, who cares. This is 350 grams. I'm not sure what that works out. Hi Barbara! I'm well, thank you. I hope you are. So, sorry if I cough a bit, but my cough and cold is better. I've just got a bit of allergies. Hey, my son's awful at the moment and he's got singing lessons and a singing exam, and he's got a show and everything, and I feel sorry for him. He's like so poorly with his hay fever. He's tried everything. The foxgloves this morning, you might have seen on my Facebook, I put up the ones I did, was it last year or something? I don't know, I can't remember. But I've actually got clean water, so I am a bit organised. Let me just move all these tubes. I forgot to fill my bleach up. Oh no. It's nice to have you here, Barbara. Yeah, I've been up since 4. So, I'm terrible. It's like, yeah, I'm awake now, so I get up and I'm usually up early. So these are going to be those nice light pinky ones. The brush I'm using is a number 18 Princeton Neptune. It's a mixture of faux and natural bristle, so you know. But I did go to bed at 9:30, 9:45. So I go to bed. I'm a early bird, not a night owl. Is that the word? Is that the right wording? So I'm just splodging in some foxgloves. You know how they are. That looks like a foxglove. This is not a botanical painting. I try and capture. I always say this. I need it like a little on repeat. I try and capture the essence of the flower rather than the actual flower itself. So it's how I see them. I mean, who's to say that other people see them the same as me? So it's not a photographical representation. I need a smaller brush. No, let's keep with the big brush. I'm trying to be loose, really loose and expressive. I've started to get tight with my paintings lately. I don't know. It's this thing. I'm on a big tidying up spree, and it's affected the way I paint. How weird is that? You know, it's just like I've started like to be really like tight and precise. And it's like, no. This is a Naples yellow by Winsor and Newton. I think. It's funny, brother. That's the sort of time I get up. Start waking up. I've always sort of, I don't know, I used to go sort of bed to sleep about, what do you think, 10ish, but I go, yeah, 9:30, 10, and then I wake up early now, but I've always woken up earlier for a long time. I used to think it was like to do with being depressed and things like that, but it's not. Because I'm alright. Just like getting up early. Oh, thank you. Yeah, do you like my wooden board? I got it out of the garden and I gave it a coat of normally I'd be like squished in so you wouldn't see, and then I could do like, I made people laugh the other time, I could put like a fancy plant in the corner and things like that, but I can't paint with plants in the corner or like it perfect perfect set up, because that's not real. I like to try and keep things a bit realistic here, because I don't know, maybe some people paint really neatly, I don't. Yeah, I try and keep I always try and keep sort of around the painting clear, but rest of it, you'll see my studio at the moment. I'm trying to sort it out for my open house, which is in a couple of weeks, an open studio. So I've got all my paintings out everywhere, and I'm trying to tidy up so it doesn't look too much of a mess. But maybe I should just keep it as it is, really, because oh, that nice dark green. I'm just dropping in some darker green, as you can see. I'm just letting all the colours do what they want to do, but trying to make them look a bit like the foxgloves. Yeah, I'm using watercolour paper. It's from Sea White. You get the pack. I buy them in big packs like this. This one. I'm running out of them. I need to get some more. I get them. So if you hear weird noises, I'm like scooted up really against the window, and I'll put all my other watercolour pads there. Morning, Helen. I've already said good morning to you. It's always you I say good morning to you like twice, don't I? Because there's another Helen that comes on sometimes as well, so I think it's the other Helen appeared. Oh, you moving anywhere nice? I've been on like this mission to like clear everywhere. I don't know. So I've like chucked so much stuff away. I'm putting stuff up for sale. If anyone's interested, I did get some mentions of my pots. These pots, I've got like 40 of them. I'm not kidding. And if they fill a whole cupboard, they look lovely all together as a collection. But I was thinking I might get rid of some. So if anyone wants to buy one. I'm going to put them on my YouTube. I'm going to put them on my eBay. I've got an eBay shop where I sell stuff. I can't remember what it's called now. It's Vintage Mitsi. if you search for the shop, so I sell vintage things, sort of vintage things anyway, that I collect, because I'm a bit of a kleptomaniac. And I'm going to drop some bleach in places just to move the paint around. So in the next few days I'm going to put some up for sale, so keep a lookout. I'll tell you when they're up. They won't be up today. No, my open studio and garden is on the 3rd of July and the 7th of August on a Sunday. So I've got 2. So if you can make me one of them, that'd be great. See you. Yeah. So it's I got all confused with the dates. Sorry, it's probably me being confused as I do. Yeah, so it's the 7th. I'm going to add like the speckles in the middles of them in a bit when I get there. Yeah, so it's the 7th of August and the 3rd of July, which is 2 weeks away. Oh. Let's do some spots, because you like the spots. So I'm in the National Garden Scheme book. You can book tickets online for it. It's £4 to get in. That's for the garden, but you have to pay to see my studio as well, because it's all part of it. So if you look on the National Garden Scheme website, is it North East? Something like that, I don't know. I'm on there anyway. It's all official. It's a bit scary really, because it's quite a posh big thing to be part of, which was good. Last year it was fun, even though it was a bit crazy because I had like so much stuff in my garden. I'm just using a what do you call it, crayon dash watercolour pencil to I'm just holding it right at the end, so I haven't got much control, just to insinuate some floral bits and wiggly lines and things. Excuse the tissue everywhere. Yeah, so I'm just let the watercolour all merge together and create weird things happening. And I'm going to use a bit of sandpaper now to try and create like the spotty bits in the flowers. I'm not going to do it to everyone, just like here and there. But it makes it good. And then I'm just going to blow, because it only sticks to where the paper's wet. It's dull today, isn't it? Sorry, my chair's still squeaky, isn't it? Let me zoom in a bit and you might be able to. I'm going to have to move it over so it zooms in. Ah! Zooms into the middle. Can you see the nice like granulation and stuff happening? Just throwing my paintbrush on the floor. So I'm just sort of letting that settle in, and then I might add a few more details. So I'll zoom back out again. Ish. Right there. Knocked everything everywhere. So the leaves of my you can't really see the leaves, can you, until they get further down. But they have little tweaky bits. So I call them tweaky bits. I don't know what you would call them. Little sticky outy bits. I was looking at them yesterday thinking how lovely they are. I just walked around my garden looking at all the flowers going, oh, pretty, they'd be so pretty to paint. And I think I'm going to go and sit out there and actually paint them, but I can't paint outside very well. It's weird. It's a weird thing. I don't know, I'm not a, what do you call it, plein air? Kind of plein air or painter. I like to be surrounded by stuff and things. I'm going to use some orange. I know it's weird. I want a dark red colour, but I don't think I've got that on my pencils. I'm going to use purple, a little blue. I want to make some of the spots darker. Yeah, the blue works nicely. I'll stick to the blue. Forget the orange. Oh yeah, greens are difficult. Do that. If you knock them back with a bit of, I just mix all my greens together and like, if you like using a pink in or a red, put a bit of that in with your green and it stops it looking so garish. But then again, sometimes garish green has its place, but they don't have to be exactly right anyway, they just have to harmonise with what you're painting. So if you mix in a bit of colour that you're using in your painting, it should work without going muddy. So it all harmonised together, the colours. Bit of finger painting here. Looks alright, doesn't it? I want it to dry so I can paint the shadows in. Yeah, you need to like knock it back with a bit of red or pink or something, and it makes a nicer green. See, I've got loads of like original greens, but I don't use them straight out the palette. Really, I mix them with what's going on, or let it mix together on the page. Well, that's how I roll anyway. I don't know, other people do it differently. So this is a, I want to do the background, but it always scares me. This is one in the distance. As you can tell, it goes down there. Steady hand. Yeah, if you've got like hooker's green or something, that's really like, it's a scary green. I like sap green. I've always liked to sap it, or green gold from Winsor and Newton. I know I probably haven't got them here. And the Van Gogh one, green. I don't know which one it is I've got here. But you just mix it in with what's on. That's why my palettes always look untidy, people say, but it's not, because you need to mix the colours together to create a harmony of things. If you use colours straight out the tube, it doesn't ever look right, or straight off the palette. You have to mix them together, or let them mix together on the page. Oh, I'm full of knowledge today, aren't I? I want to give this like a background. I'm going to go do something really weird. I've got some turquoise here, which is Sleeping Beauty by Daniel, is it Daniel Smith? Yeah. I'm going to start painting in the background, although it's not dry and it's going to bleed in areas, but I want it to bleed in certain places. But I know this the pink I've used sucks in the paint rather than pushes it away. Yeah, hooker's green is quite funny, isn't it? It must be like yeah, I always think it should be like a red or something. I don't know, I'm using the wrong brush. Right, I'm going to wet with clean water. It's not clean, but green doesn't matter. Sort of around where I want the background to go, and I want the background to be like look at that, it's nice. I'm not minding where I'm touching the water, I'm just letting it do its thing. So, because that looks so pretty. And I'm going to just drop in some Sleeping Beauty, lightly by the looks of it. Normally I'm quite heavy-handed, and this is going to be the background. Oh, that pink is pushing it away. I thought it was a sucker. some of my paints I call suckers and pushers, because they like it's pushing the Sleeping Beauty away. Maybe it was another turquoise I used where it sucked it in. So I love this Daniel Smith Sleeping Beauty because it's just really granularly, and I don't have to add anything. Normally to a background I'd like add a bit of salt in and that to get the granulation and stuff going on. But I might put a bit of salt in actually, just to add extra. Hopefully in the background it's going to sort of make it pop a bit. I love the way it's all like, it's like my hand movements moved in. Oh no, sorry, I was trying to, my computer's shut down again. Just sprinkle a little bit of salt up there because it's got lots of stuff happening, so I may as well keep all the stuff happening up there. I wanted to go a bit darker as I got down the end here, like a darker blue. So let's put in, I think this is it's either ultramarine or indefinite blue. I think it's ultramarine because it's more of a, what do you call it? A blue. And this is, I think this one here is indefinite blue. It's one of my favourite colours, but I'm using that sort of colour. I'm mixing them all together anyway, so it's not just one colour. So I'm just being a bit brave there and slapping it at the bottom. It does take practice, Barbara. Like painting everything wet into wet, you have to sort of know what the paints are going to do, and be happy not to be in control of what's going on completely, and then embrace the happy accidents. I paint wet into wet because I haven't got the patience to wait for things to dry. Morning, Melanie. I called you Bellany then. How are you? Hope you're okay. Let's like travel this darkness up here a bit, so it's sort of at an angle, not straight across. It looks a bit harsh at the minute, but I'm going to tip it up a bit. I'm going to do some blotting. But you have to get the background on whilst it's still all wet, otherwise you end up with harsh lines and weird things happening, and you don't always want that. Where's my blotting paper? Oh no, I've moved stuff. Hang on. Back. Yes. It's a very nice used bit of blotting paper, but I quite like it because it's got folds in it, and it creates what looks like stems in the background, or creates a mess as it's sitting. Where's my other brush? There it is. I've left it in the water, that's not good. Right, let's create some more stems in the background. This is where I start going a bit yay. They're really yellow. I like that one. That one's gone past its best by date, I think, that one. Let's just put that paint back in a little bit better. Lost it in the background. Then do some like shady ones lurking in the background. So I'm just letting all the paint like mix together to create like a dirty grey. I like what's going on up there. It's really pretty. I don't know, it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? I need to get rid of some of the white showing through, because I think that's sort of like off-putting in the backgrounds. Let's just go in with the turquoise, pretend it's not there. Shh. You can see some in the background there, like scribbles. Scribbly scribbly. I don't like this bit here, it's too harsh, so I'm just going to wet it again. Must have been talking. Then I have to put in some really darkies. Like I'm going to mix green and blue and a bit of red in pink, just to make this horribly dirty colour here. I don't like my leaves. I'm not sure. I mean, what is that? It's like add some dark in places, and then do sort of a bit of negative painting and blotting, so you don't end up with harsh lines so much. Just let that bleed down. This is where I end up fiddling around too much and mess it up. You can see my bruise on my arm. I mentioned that. I fell over. I thought I'd broken it. This leaf down here looks terrible. I don't know what it's trying to do. It's just like, yeah, I'm a leaf. Get over it. Let's do some grassy bits coming through. Does that work? No. Can you hear the crows? No, I wanted to paint some like purpley shadow in the so you can see the. Sorry, I'm licking my brush. I shouldn't be, should I? Just to make them pop a bit. So you can see like the actual bell of the flower. Oh, thank you, Melanie. It's not as I'm a bit out of practice at the moment. If, I don't know. I feel like I'm I'm not sure what's the word. I always think that, and then I look back at it and think, oh no, actually it's okay. So I always think I've overdone the looseness of things. I think I need some more pink in the background here, so I'm just going to give this one some, I'm not sure, some pink bits, splodges, splodge pink on them, and just a bit of Naples, because it's gone a bit splodgy. I've got some really lovely mullein growing in the garden at the minute. It's so nice. I might have to paint that. I don't think I've painted it before. Hi Dolly. Hello. Gosh, ages. I think I'm nearly done with this because I'm just fiddling around now. fiddling too much. Stop it. I think I'm gonna have to call that done. Yeah, I like this bit. I'm still not sure about that leaf though. But it's looking alright. It's not looking too bad. There you go. Oh, Minnie, hope they turn out alright. I was going to paint roses this morning, but then I thought, no, false gloves. Oh, thank you, Barbara. It's practice. It looks alright actually. When I look at it, like, where the angle I'm at, I'm sorry, I'm just like, I start seeing things that I need to change. It looks weird, but when I look at it through the camera on the distance, it looks better. I think I'm too close to it, so let me just show you that really nice bit at the top. Look, it's so pretty. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Oh look, I've gone 4 minutes past my time. Thank you for joining me. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and also you can become a member as well if you see the people with the little square thing that's like helping support my channel, because I do these all virtually for free, so apart from the penny I might get from the adverts if you watch them. Anyway, thank you, and I will see you. I won't see you tomorrow because it's Saturday, isn't it? I will see you on Monday. Take care everybody, and see you then. Have a good weekend. And I don't know how to stop the video again because it's right up here. Hello, wait. Okay, bye.